institutions came into being.
Okay, these are very important institutions, and as I gave you that legacy of enslavement, coming out of that, when there were no schools, no institutions of higher education that were quote-unquote European American would allow people of African descent to attend them. So as a result of that, missionaries in many instances were very important in coming into the Deep South and understanding the importance of having institutions of higher learning there, started to found some of these institutions. For instance, right here in this particular state, Fisk University was founded in that way. And of course, the Jubilee Singers were very instrumental in trying to get resources and monies available so it could stay open, and many people went there. We can't have a true conversation about this until we talk about Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois. And when he talks about the importance of education and how these institutions and their mission was there for African Americans to be able to become educated. And so they were there for that particular purpose, because we lived in a society, again, that had created certain laws and bylaws, ways of beings that always left people out. And these institutions were at the foundation of giving opportunity for people to do better. As I sit here, and it's a very good example of that, is attending one of those institutions and finishing it.
Very good. And of course, when we come back, let's see if we can, and we've got about 50 seconds before our second commercial break. Let's see if we can pull all of this together by at least getting some kind of direction in terms of where we as a society ought to go in the 21st century dealing with higher education. Certainly, I think that if we've already contended that higher education is as important in the 21st century, perhaps as a secondary education might have been earlier, you see. There has to be a problem in terms of access, you see, and so I know that you've got quite a bit of information in reference to access, and so when we come back, we want you to talk about how do we make higher education available to a larger group of individuals in the 21st century. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very